Dragonforce is now 6 records deep with Maximum Overload released last year, and the British power metal juggernauts are returning to Australia for Soundwave. On the line we have lead vocalist Marc Hudson. Marc, thanks so much for joining us.
Cool, thank you for having me, man. How you doing?
Very good, thank you. Now, Maximum Overload is your second record with the band. Has this made the recording process and subsequent touring more comfortable this time around?
Yeah, definitely. I think with the power within, it was me kind of finding my feet with the band because obviously I've kind of come from a unprofessional singing background to suddenly landing the job with Dragonforce. So yeah, this time around recording Maximum Overload I think was just kind of a natural progression from what I did with the power within, and yeah, I've got so many shows under my belt now that it kind of feels normal, if I can say that. So yeah, it's definitely a good position to be in now, I think.
And what do you feel you achieved on this record?
Well, I think I was really happy with my performance on the Power Within, but this album I think is a more diverse album, and we've worked with an external producer, Jens Bogren, and I think songwriting and composition-wise, this album's got some really interesting stuff to it, and I think yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Like it was a pleasure to sing these songs. I think they're really memorable, and at the same time kind of pushing the boundaries of what Dragonforce has been doing previously. So yeah, I think it's great. I'm really happy with it, and I can't wait to be playing the songs live in Australia.
Awesome. So Matt Heafy from Trivium contributed guest vocals on Defenders, No More in the Game. What was it like working together?
Well, actually, it's kind of funny because, yeah, in the world we live in today, we're using the technology quite a lot there. So Matt was actually recording all his stuff from America, and it wasn't a case that, like you might imagine where we were singing together. This was kind of a collaboration done through just having known each other previously. So yeah, I think Herman and him just kind of sorted it out between themselves, you know, sending him the tracks, and then he tried out a few different vocal styles and stuff and sent them back to us basically. But at the same time, still, it's so cool to be singing with you know, such a metal legend on the same songs and stuff. So yeah, really pleased with the end result. I think it's cool. Absolutely.
Now, I saw your performance with the band at Soundwave a few years ago. What do you and the band think of Australian audiences?
Well, I was just talking about this earlier on, actually. I kind of we can't remember a whole lot of 2013 Soundwave because we were partying so much afterwards. So I think that's probably a good sign when it comes to the Australian fans, because yeah, we spent a lot of time after coming off stage just kind of meeting the fans and stuff. And I think it's fairly safe to say that the Australians they're not shy of us. So hopefully it'll be the same repeat of that this year. We'll come off stage and have the fans. That'd be cool. But yeah, they're crazy, and definitely like the music, and I think it's really cool for us to come down here because to come to Australia, we do it every time we can, but obviously it's not particularly possible with the distance and the touring schedule. So yeah, we're really grateful to be here. Should be cool.
What are you looking forward to the most about Australia?
To be honest, that's a good question. I don't know. To be playing with some of the awesome bands we're playing with, I think that's going to be cool to be playing in amongst those guys. But the thing is, we're playing at the same time as Soundgarden, who are a band that I really wanted to see, so that's kind of annoying. We're going to have to give it a miss on those guys.
And you must also be pretty excited to play sidewaves with Judas Priest.
Yeah, that's the other thing. That's probably what my answer should have been. Yeah, playing with Judas Priest is going to be insane, because obviously they're kind of the British heavy metal gods, aren't they? So it'll be really cool to warm up the crowd for Rob Halford. I don't think many people get to say that. Yeah, it's going to be great.
And what can the fans expect from your shows?
Well, I mean, Dragonforce, we've just come off a tour with Epica around Europe. So we've been playing these songs every night, and we're right in the zone right now. We've been playing them so much, and yeah, it's going to be a high energy show. We're going to play songs from, you know, the old albums to keep the old fans happy, and all the way up to the new stuff, and hopefully play a number of songs from the latest album as well. So yeah, it should be cool. Should be quite a good selection of songs, and yeah, like I said, we're completely ready for it. It's going to be a good laugh, I hope.
Awesome. So the Axemen in the band, Herman Lee and Sam Totman, contributed to that new Babymetal song recently, Road of Resistance.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about the project? And what's your opinion on the band?
To be honest, I can't tell you a whole lot because it didn't really involve me. It's just those guys doing that on the side. But Babymetal as a band, I think they're really cool, and I think you know, for some reason, I don't know whether it's the same in Australia, but some people have been giving them a hard time, you know, recently because of the fact, well, because of they are what they are, really. And I really think that they're a good band, and their songs are catchy, and I think it's I think it's cool that we've got involved. There's obviously some kind of link between the two bands that they could see that, you know, the guitar playing of Herman and Sam would lend itself quite nicely to what they're trying to make. So, yeah, for me, I think it's a cool collaboration, to be honest.
Now, many discovered Dragonforce through the song Through the Fire and Flames through Guitar Hero 3. Are you a Guitar Hero player yourself?
Yeah. I was going to say no. But back in the day, I definitely did play that when it came out.
And can you tell us about your presence in the puzzle platforming video game Karmaflow, the rock opera?
Yeah, so that's actually just been released this month. I've played a part as a character in the game. The character's called the Conductor, and basically, what it is it's a rock opera video game, and there's different characters with different singers taking the roles, and I've sung all my parts, and the first half of the game has already been released. So there's me performing with Alyssa from Arch Enemy, and it's a really cool game. And unfortunately, I haven't actually had the time to play it yet because I've been touring so much. So the second I go home, I'm gonna get that and be playing it. But yeah, it's really cool. It's a really interesting game, and you kind of the choices you make in the game influence what kind of music you hear. So you know you can make choices that make you hear the songs I'm singing or Alyssa's singing, and there's other singers like Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth, Tony Kakko from Sonata Arctica, and it's really cool. Yeah, I just can't wait to play it. I wish I could tell you more, but I actually haven't had time to see it myself.
I can't wait to play it myself. Finally, what is your favorite song on Maximum Overload, and what's the story behind it?
So my favorite song from Maximum Overload has to be "The Sun Is Dead," and I think that's because it has some kind of slightly progressive influences in it, and it's a great song to sing live, and I had a lot of fun recording it in the studio as well. I think it's one of those songs with a real kind of memorable chorus and everything. So yeah, "The Sun Is Dead," that's going to be my favorite song.
Okay, well, Marc Hudson, lead singer from Dragonforce, thanks so much for speaking to us.
Awesome, it's been a pleasure, thank you.